It's Thursday, March the 16th.
Yes, it is.
And it's March Madness. I'm not sure if I'm referring to the NCAA men's tournament, or am I referring to what's going on in the banking world?
And tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day. And you're
and green beer.
I can't pinch you because you got green on today.
I do already.
Or you're already ahead of that. Don't want to be pinched. We had yesterday, we came to you in an extra video that we wanted to do because of the we use March Madness. March Madness that was going on in the banking industries with the two banks, the one out of California, one also believe he's in New York State, and then Credit Suisse over in Switzerland.
Right.
And it created such a panic in 6 to 7 days, and
for two banks we've never even heard of before.
And the media got hold of it, and websites and all kinds of instant messaging about runs on money, take your money out of banks, diversify, all that. So we came to you yesterday, and we hope we gave some semblance of understanding of what is going on, and that it, as you said in a radio show a minute ago, this is not the trigger of your dad's recession that we've gone through before.
Yeah, it's going to be atypical. It's not 2008. 2008 was very systemic, and I would just invite you to watch the video rather than me rehash it. It's longer than our usual videos. I think it was close to 11 minutes, but I think it's worth it. So hopefully you guys will check that out if you haven't.
Now, overnight and just this morning at 9:30, the central bank in Switzerland has.
I think it's European.
European, yeah.
Raised it 50 basis points.
Yeah, the central bank had raised it 50 basis points, and the central bank of Switzerland decided to back 100% Credit Suisse. So that has drawn a safety net.
That was actually up 20%.
Yeah. So that's done that. So really, inflation has not been solved. We still have that issue. We have on the 20th, I believe it's next week.
It's next week, and the odds have kind of changed on that.
Right.
I mean, as we came to you last week, it was 100% chance that the Fed would at least raise rates 25 basis points, and today it's 65% chance that they will do nothing.
So we do believe 50 basis points is probably off the table, even though the EU went up 50 today. We believe it's not going to be potentially will be 25 to a pause. So we have that to give contemplation to. We're letting things just kind of settle down. Now, here's the question everybody's asking, and you're probably thinking, if I have more than $250,000 in a bank, do I need to diversify it? Do I need to go to multiple banks? What do I need to do? And the answer is simple. Call us. I mean, let's just talk this thing through. Don't run out, do a knee-jerk reaction, because there are ways in your own bank that you could get that diversification with multiple accounts, with joint accounts, with individual accounts, and then there are ways with us that we can even help further that with it. So our response to that question is just give us a call and let's talk about it, and don't do a knee-jerk reaction to go do something, because we are not in a panic situation where the banking system is falling apart.
No, and there could be others that, when you raise rates as quickly as the Fed had to do by their own doing, you're going to have some catastrophes. It just happens. And that's the Signature Bank and Silicon Valley Bank were two of those banks. But if you really dig deep and look at what they were investing in, they deserved a lot of what they got.
Right. Now, final two things, and we'll just throw this out there kind of like a little fishing lure to not to tease, but to say here's the thought. We've talked a lot about the inverted yield curve. That means higher on the short end and lower on the longer end. With what's going on, we might begin to see a leveling of the yield curve. If we see a leveling of the yield curve, and if we see a pause within the Feds, you know what that might mean?
It means it could be time to start buying.
There's one. The second thing in which we have observed, a week ago, you could get a 5% 3-month Treasury bill. You can't get it now. And depending on what happens in the next couple months, where that goes, what would happen? And this is just a question. What would happen if you could only get a 2.5% Treasury bill for a short period of time?
And what if you could get a 3% yield in a stock that's been beaten down?
Right.
Whoa, maybe that's an alternative.
So there's some alternatives that we're giving consideration to, that in all kinds of situations like this, other alternatives come. So the key to it is give us a call and let's talk it through. Don't make a knee-jerk reaction.
And always remember, it is your money.
And your money matters.
Talk
We'll
to
see
you
you
next
next
week.
week.